Yeah, I decided to go Berserker's Greaves here, so I get the extra cooldown on the Crystal Slash. So, we saw a flash on Yorick just then. Thimerit came in for the gank. Hopefully he can get Yorick. There's the ultimate, but he gets grabbed by Blitzcrank, and the ultimate from Blitzcrank with tower damage gets the kill. Hopefully Nyek can swoop in and do a bit of damage, but I think he's more focused on getting minions right now. But this is a good opportunity to try and take the tower right now. I tank a bit of damage from the turret, but this should be the opportunity that we need. Both of the bottom lane people have recalled. Nyek is recalling right now, but we're destroying this turret. At the same time, Lux is trying to get ours. She used her ultimate to kill a minion wave, which it does give her quite a bit more time to destroy the turret. But we've got that turret, and Fate Weaver should escape. A nice exhaust on Yorick stops him from being trapped. And I head off up to mid lane, Nyek's heading back, and that's the first tower of the game. I believe Lux is hanging around in a sort of general over here direction. Hopefully she's not scarpered. There she is. My ultimate's ready, so I'm pretty much waiting for the right opportunity. Right, so there's my crystalline exoskeleton in. A flash from Lux, and I didn't get my ultimate off in time, but we did burn the flash. So right now I'm heading back up to top lane because the fully Mahusive Cho'Gath is under a little problem right now. Kale is actually the most farmed on their team, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 66 minion kills. Nyek's on 103, and Thimerit is on a good 86. I go in, I get the ultimate off on Olaf. He uses Ragnarok, but that gives him just enough time for Cabbit to get the Nom Nom on an Olaf. So I'm trying to slow down Kale here with a Crystal Slash, but she uses her invulnerability as well. There's a heal as well, and a nice set of caster minions to add to the bank. So right now we're trying to destroy this turret. Hopefully we're going to be able to. Unfortunately, the minions aren't quite up to the task of tanking the tower for us. Once again, another ultimate by Lux. She spams it a lot. I'm not sure if it's universal for all Lux players, but she very often spams it. Anyway, Thimerit goes in for the cheeky respawn cancel. Recall cancel, I should say. Nyek gets another kill on Yorick. He has 2 kills right now and 115 minions. That's a lot of farm this early. So Cabbit decided to help me out a bit with that blue buff, and I appreciated it. Seeing as they don't have a jungler, we knew it was going to be there. But we found ourselves an Olaf right there. There's not exactly a lot I can do right now. My ultimate's still on cooldown, but the blue buff helps me. It helps stop me from being mana starved. Anyway, I thought that then was a good time. Once again I forced his Ragnarok. I really, when I'm against Olaf, I should really fake using my ultimate to try and make him burn the Ragnarok without me burning my ultimate. Excuse me. It's also a bad thing that I'm trying to ultimate Olaf. I really should have learnt that Ragnarok will negate it. But we have an opportunity to get Lux right now. Poppy's in the wing, and Thimerit should be doing a nice amount of damage. At least I think he is, I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, I'm not there for the gank, and Poppy's decided to stop. Cabbit is recalling in the top lane. Hopefully, yeah, I believe she has teleport ready, so can get the turret back. She can protect the turret easily enough. So I'm heading back up to top lane regardless, and I thought I'd have to rush to try and save the turret, but here comes the massive Cho'Gath. In the meantime, I don't know how that happened, but Thimerit manages to get Lux, and Lux then manages to get Thimerit. Then I managed to get Olaf with my ultimate. Unfortunately I moved him out of the rupture, but Kayle burned her ultimate on him as well. So that wasn't the most damaging gank in the world, but Kayle now doesn't have her ultimate and so can easily be nommed. Meanwhile in the bottom lane, Nyek is just harassing. There's not much more to say. She's got so many minions, 140 right now, 3 kills and an assist. And there's pretty much nothing that Blitzcrank and Yorick can do. I'm not entirely sure where Thimerit is going right now. I think he's going to get the blue buff himself. I was about to go down and nab it for myself, but I've decided that it'll be a good idea to help out a bit. Making sure I don't steal it for myself, of course. It would be most unwise to steal it from our AP carry. But my ultimate's back in... Actually, I'm not entirely sure when it's back. I think it's ready now. But I stumbled onto a wild Lux. And what did the Lux do? Oh, that's right. Doesn't really follow up. But I got burst down to past half my health. And we've got 3 on 3 in the bottom lane right now. Thimerit, I believe, is... Did he just steal their buff as well? I don't know. But this should be an easy push on the turret right now. I'm not entirely sure where Lux has gone, but... Yep, she's still here. Blitzcrank misses this pull, and I find that they're all coming to get me, so I'm just running into our jungle, hoping I can survive. Poppy hid in the rush, because hey, why not? And down go the traps with cake on them, because everyone loves cake. And that's already quite a lot of damage that Nyek's doing with a single auto attack. Actually, just checking his build, Bloodthirster Zeal, no doubt to be turned into Phantom Dancer, and Doran's Blade, a single health bot, but 198 damage per shot is already brilliant. Doesn't exactly have any boots, though. Well, he doesn't need it. He's a walking machine gun. So we destroyed their turret up there, and now that's 2 turrets to 1 in our favour, 6-5 kills wise. Dragons, I don't believe we've got any dragons yet, but I think we're trying to push their mid lane right now, and hopefully going to get ourselves another tower out of it and a nice amount of global gold. Right now I'm just farming a bit, managed to steal the majority of those minions there. Rather happy with that. There's an ultimate from Lux that just gets me and Cabbit, but we managed to get their turret as well. So all of their outer turrets have gone now, and Thimerit decides to jungle invade. In the meantime, we managed to lose Nyek. Not quite sure how that happened, but here comes the Skarner and Cho'Gath. Unfortunately, we see them wander away. The nice feral scream silences them, so they can't really do any much more damage to us. And once again we have a little scrap in the middle lane. So hopefully we're going to get this turret, or if not get it, damage it a fair amount. On second thought, maybe not. We decide to go and get mid lane. I completely missed that kill. Thimerit managed to get a good kill on Lux. Kayle is there. She's trying to get Thimerit, Everyone's beating on her. I use my ultimate just to root her in place, and Thimerit gets another kill. So right now Thimerit is on 320, Nyek is on 311. Both of them, in fact, both of them and Cabbit have 130 minion score or more. A.K.A is the only one on 100 plus on their team, and they're not doing that well right now. And we decided to get ourselves a free dragon, which is always nice. Yeah, Poppy decides it's a good idea to write down the time when it decided to die. None of us could actually remember the respawn timer, but whenever I play support, I always forget to write down the timer for the Drake. That's really a habit I should get into. I managed to smite that minion just before Cabbit stole it from me. And it really is a fight for minions right now. Lux managed to get Thimerit, and I believe Nyek's running for his life. Probably not. Lol replay. I can't wait for spectator mode. Let's just put it like that. Accurate health bars, the ability to see the other team. So Lux is pushing our turret right now, along with Olaf and Kale support, and that turret has fallen down. But Nyek's there giving fire support, manages to get stunned, but he's got me and Poppy there as support. Also, Thimerit's on his way. We decide to... In fact, I decide to jungle. Nyek's going up top because he's not going up top, he's getting himself a red buff. Look at that amount of damage he's doing, it's just plain stupid. But there's a nice amount of farm in top lane, or at least he believes it's a nice amount of farm. So that's what he's doing. He farms. We found ourselves Olaf here, and there's a Kale right there. I open with my ultimate, rooting her in place, a flash from Cabbit, and the nom-nom. That's a dead Lux. I actually think that was a rather nice laid out trap. An ultimate from Thimerit, and the constant slows from me and my crystal slash, and Cabbit gets another kill on Kale. Olaf is just there trying to defend the turret, but there's not a lot he can do. The enemy team decide to surrender. Thimerit gets a last minute cheeky kill on Olaf. And that was a pretty well fought game. We managed to get 3 of their turrets and a dragon. To our knowledge, they didn't get a single one. And our team was farmed. Their team wasn't. That was pretty much simple as. They let Cabbit become a massive, unbeatable Cho'Gath up in top lane. If they'd harassed slightly more, or if they'd just stopped Nyek from farming, then it might have been a different story. But that's what happened. That's another win. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. My name's been JE40E. If you guys want to join Nexus Core, then there is info on my channel homepage. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.